As I said before, procurement dictates behaviour. BAA, I'm sure you've all read various articles. There's been a change of procurement strategy recently, and we're struggling with that because that's going to create certain behaviours. Benefits, repeat business, business partners, it really is about partnerships. It's not an off-the-shelf product, it is about embedding it into the business. Because everything you do comes under scrutiny, and you have to challenge everything that you do. Why do we do this? Is it out of habit, or is it necessary? So the culture change, commitment, implementation. That's really, for me, what it's about. And I'll hand back to Nigel.
Before I get on to the next slide, I just want to say the example David had with the rebar being designed in AutoCAD, the reason we did that wasn't just so we could design rebar. How it was actually achieved was the bar schedules and the drawings were given to an engineer sat in front of the computer. If he couldn't draw it in 3D from the drawings he was given, he couldn't build it on site. It was insufficient information. So instead of waiting until you get the site, finding out the rebar cage won't fit in the barrel gap, machine stood, filing machines, cranes, costing a fortune per hour. The guy doing it on the computer, if he can't draw it because it was insufficient information, cost him very little to go and find out the information and make sure it's added to the drawing. And he can do that with anything, it doesn't have to be rebar. We'll just go through final points. I think we've shown today that Henry Ford got it right 100 years ago. We could learn quite a lot about him and how he did it. Software can help. At TMoL 5 we had something created purposeful for the project. David knows I hated it. Because all I saw was project managers and engineers sitting in front of a computer for 2 hours a day logging what was going to do that day on the system. Eventually, once you get into it, it's 5 minutes a day. But to start with, I was screaming out, you've got 10 guys typing for 2 hours every day. Get out on site and get some supervision done. So the software can help, but it can hinder. Lean itself takes a leap of faith. We're in a bit of a recession now. People are looking what to do to get out of it and get the profits back, which is the crisis bit. If everything's going fine, as David said, if it's not broken, don't fix it. What we don't realise is there's massive improvement waiting to occur. Ignoring the traditional job boundaries. Before I got into Lean years ago, I recognised that going on a site where the QSs sit together and all the engineers sit together, all the project managers sit together, doesn't work. So the project manager, next site, we've got the QS sitting next to the engineer and the sub-agent for that area. It works far better. So the QS hears everything going on. So if there's any changes in drawings, or he doesn't have to wait for someone to go to him to tell him there's a change. He understands the change and he gets whatever paperwork done as it goes on. Traditional job boundaries are quite hard. As David said, a lot of people don't like change. All you can do is try and reinforce it, encourage them, coach them. At the end of the day, if they don't accept what the business wants to do, you have to show them the door. Not ideal, but what else we can do. Trust and transparency is another hard one. It's trusting the supplier to deliver, getting him to give you reliable dates. If you're spending 50% of your time chasing things, he's probably doing the same. If you can get an honest supplier that will tell you and deliver when he says he's going to deliver, and gets his suppliers to do the same and so on, things go far smoother. And just to finish, we do a Lean ideal again, right information, materials and resources to the right place at the right time every time. Just a slide for further reading. These are websites that will give you loads of examples, handouts, printouts, video, tutorials. The leanorg.org one is Jim Womack, which is in the States, and the leanuk.org is Dan Jones. We'll put the presentation on the website. And I think that's all we've got to say.